Well, hello, and welcome back to the backlog, and welcome back to the Red Planet here on Surviving Mars. They have just released 3 minor DLC updates, and we're going to take a first look at them right here. The first one, as you can see, is going to be the game changer here. It's trains. You can see I've got a small train station here, and this train track leads all the way across over here. Why would you want to build trains? Well, instead of using shuttles, you can just use trains to transport goods back and forth, and also they hold a bunch of goods. As you can see, 180 goods as opposed to the usual 180 goods, so that's fantastic. That's very helpful and wonderful, shuttling things back and forth. So I've got my cement production going on over here, but I don't need to have a whole train of droids transporting them back and forth. I just have an actual train of droids transporting them back and forth, and then I've got one coming down here. Eventually I'll know how to do deep boring, and I can start extracting metals from this deposit here, which is kind of the big part, my favorite part of this whole thing. You don't need to actually have a dome near a metal deposit in order to use an extractor. It will just work by itself, all alone, way out here, as long as it's within the range of one of these stations. And you can see up here, I have another station. This is the bigger station. It's actually got two of these. It's actually got two of these storages holding 360 items, and you can have 2 separate lines coming off of it. So let me just kind of show you what all is involved. It's a little bit fiddly right now. Let's see here. You've got to actually start a track from a station and then lead it to another station. But if you go through something, it's not going to like it very much. So let's see here. Can we... There we go. All right. So you got to click and hold to get it to lock in there. And now poof. There. Now we've got a nice little train track leading up over here. And these big stations are really the way to go, because it'll come through here and then you can come out the other side. These small train stations over here, they can't do that unless you build another station on the other side. Like that. But even then, people have to get out and then get back in the station. They are not the same station. So that's a bit disappointing. But if you just need a quick little spur out to get to here, or if you're going to put down a small little dome out there or a bigger transfer station, it's really the way to go. This one actually should have been a large station. Excuse me. This one should have been a large station. Should have put it right down here. But I haven't mucked around with getting rid of track, or possibly, can I just place... I haven't tried this yet, but can I just place this? No, we got blocking objects. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes right now. Let's move this out of here. Get these metals gone. I don't want them. Nope, it won't let me get rid of the track. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Use by trains travel between stations. Yes, got that. Thank you. Is there... faster train soil adaptation? Ooh, yes. And so now there's a whole slew of these extra research things that are focused on trains. So you can see I've got faster trains. They move faster than luxurious trains. So if one of the peasants is riding along in our trains, they don't take a penalty. Oh, atomic accumulator. I gotta get one of those. That sounds good. Yes. Very handy to have battery optimization. Come on, where's my... there it is. Okay, so apparently we have to destroy the entire track. No, little trains. Get off the track. It's about to be destroyed. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the track. Let's pause. Build ourselves a large station. Right over here. Because then we can build this train coming to this side of the station. Then it comes out the other side and leads over to here, where we'll have a station and a couple of extractors. And then we can have just a little spur coming up this way. And then we'll have an extra spur if we wanted to. We could jut out over this way. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Build the station. Build the station. And you can see it takes metals and machine parts. There we go. Now it's built. So I should be able just to click on one end here and click on one end here. Invalid connection. Why is this an invalid connection? Straight track must start and end on a station. Yeah. I just needed to go up one. Boo. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do it the derpy way. Okay. Good. Now we've got that figured out. Let's put this tiny little track in. This should be no problem. Right, game? Game? There we go. Easy peasy. This is stupid. I hate this. But them's the rules. Them's the rules. So this train station, we're getting this built, and then we'll have this line running again. And then we'll have this extra line ready to go to build ourselves some extractors down over here. I'm excited about that. And also, while we are waiting for all of that to happen, while we are finishing up all of these train lines, let me just show you a couple of the other. There's 2 other DLCs dropping. One of those is the what is it called? Oh, there it is. All right, it's called the Future Contemporary Cosmetic Pack, and it applies to most of these buildings on the inside here. You can change them. This is the standard. This is the normal boring. Here's the Future Contemporary. Look at that. Also, the third thing you can hear playing in the background is the Revelation Radio, and you can change the radio over here. It's got a bunch of your regular stuff, but then Revelation Radio has this guy talking.
This is Futuristic Fabrizio, and you're listening to Revelation Radio.
It's got quite a few new tunes, so if you are sick and tired of your normal tunes, well, I've got wonderful news for you. Yes. So let's actually build a train station over this way. And I'm actually going to reconnect this to this power supply. And then let me see, can we just... Yes, we can. We can connect all of these power routes together. Aha! Oh, that'll be handy. That'll be real good. Because this Stirling generator over here has been producing power regularly without being able to actually contribute to the overall health of everything. This will be good. This is fantastic. I love it. All right, now let's see here. Let's build us another train station. This just needs to be a little one. I only need the one. Rotate it around so we get the right angle. Oh, and we are going to need a drone pilot. Hold on. All right, there we go. We got a drone. Let's see. How do we want to position this? I think maybe we want to put it up here. Yeah, let's put it over here. That'll be good. Now, what does it need? It needs metals and machine parts. We've got plenty of metals. Let's make sure we got some machine parts going. You grab machine parts. Load resource. Nope, no machine parts there. Do we have any? There we go. Load some machine parts. I only need a few, like 5, something like that. And we only have 2. That's enough to be getting on with. We do need more machine parts. We've got plenty of polymers, not a lot of machine parts. Let's get a rocket in here. All right, there we go. So now this one is set up. It is not connected to a power connector, so let's fix that. But first, let's make sure the track works. Okay, so this comes out here. Don't want any more of this funny business. There we go. No. Uneven terrain? Oh, boo. There we go. Haha. And then while we're busy doing that, let's make sure our power grid connects everything together. We don't need to put a Stirling generator out here. We've got power wires. That's great. So now, suddenly, something that would have taken weird tunnels and some ramps and just a lot of domes to get set up. Now all we have is just a couple of train stations, some wiring, some tracks, and we've got the ability to harvest underground rare metals, big rare metals over here. We've got, this is about to go defunct and we'll have to start building over here, but that's fine because it reaches all the way down there, no problem. And this just produces a bunch of stuff and makes all of our people happy. Well, averagely happy. We'll have to work on that. Why are we not? Why isn't this finished? What are we doing? What's the problem? Oh, we have to get rid of some stuff in the way. Oh, boo. And there we have it. Now we've got a free work slot. Can we get some people working here? What if we tell people, hey, we don't want, we're gonna just power down our polymer workshop. Yep, turned off. Okay. Turned off. We get some people working over here. All right, so apparently it is a little buggy right now. They know about the issue and they're working to fix it. But this train station should be able to bring people here, but it keeps complaining about there not being a shuttle available. Maybe if I build a shuttle transport as well, then people will use these. I don't know. But for whatever reason, they're just not, and they don't much care for it. So let's might as well turn the polymer back on. And oh yeah, let's get rid of that train station. That was my first attempt at train station, and it did not go well. It would probably work now, but it's not working anyway. So let's see here. What do we got? This is almost finished, and then we will have this nice production area over here feeding into our main dome, and then that's connected to this dome. And you can, this is something else that's really cool, you can actually connect oxygen and water so the whole grid is fed. I don't know what from nearby grids to the tanks in range. So I guess if you build some tanks next to this, it will fill them up. Let's try that out and make sure that works. And there, now we have the big train station connected to the other big train station. Oh yes. Oh yes, this is really good. We could even have a second line just feeding through there. So we've got two lines connecting them, which we probably will want to do because they are connecting right to our... What? You don't have electricity? You are connected. You should have electricity. Why don't you have electricity? Aren't we all connected? Toggle pulling this resource from nearby grids to the tanks in range. I don't know how that works, actually. Same thing with the auction. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Water production, total demand, stored water 18. Because this water grid...
Sector scanned.
I don't know, maybe that's an emergency thing, so it doesn't connect the grids, but it does pull water through it. I don't understand how it works, but it is great that now we have trains, because trains just make a totally good amount of sense for Mars, though not necessarily above ground, but oh well. We'll deal with one thing at a time. All right, I hope you are excited about trains as well. I'm super excited about trains on the Red Planet here, and I know I am going to be playing this and trying to figure out why my people are unhappy all over again. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this early look at the new DLC. I'll play with you again later here on the Backlog.